his main thing is that he asks people if they believe homosexuality is a choice, to which people say, no, you're born that way. That's like the acceptable like script. From experience, I would say, yeah, that's true. I would believe that I was born that way. But, that's the acceptable script. Everyone says, yeah, it was not a choice.
And then he says, so do you think people are born being adulterers and fornicators? Just goes straight to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, I knew ever since a young age when I saw a beautiful girl, I knew I wanted to be with her.
Yeah,
does that mean I was born that way?
It was like, aren't we all red-blooded men? Aren't we all poon hounds?
I was born that way. Right from the time I was a little kid when I saw girls, I wanted to be with one. Most guys are like that. They've got red blood in their veins. I mean, women are attractive. So we're kind of born that way in the sense we like to do that, which is wrong. Fornicate and commit adultery. It comes naturally to us. Does that make sense?
It does.
So do you think the same is the same with homosexuality? People are born with a nature that does what they want to do rather than what God says?
Yes.
He's like speaking to a woman when he says this too, which makes it like even more uncomfortable.
But what's so funny is that
great discomfort.
He speaks to Why have we never said that until now? That's so brilliant. But yeah, like it's really funny because you see a supercut of him saying that to people and people being like, that's actually a really good argument.
You think they're born that way?
They're born that way.
For sure? People are born adulterers.
Are born what?
Adulterers.
Like they cheat? Like
You're wanting to cheat on people.
It's in our human nature.
It's in our human nature?
Yeah.
You think people are born fornicators? What do you think?
Actually, it is choice. It is choice.
Choice? You've changed your mind?
Yeah, you enlightened me real fast. Honestly, this is actually a very good argument.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Yeah, the way you're saying it logically, it makes sense.
Leads me to one of my main points of this conversation, which is that most people are dumb as rocks. Like most people in the world, like existing in the world, like to me, Ray Comfort movies are just a classic case of like everyone all together just has no idea what is going on. Like no one can like keep a thought straight. Like,
yeah.
Like
to be fair, we don't know how many people he actually interviews.
That's true.
To come up with his favorites.
That's true. He always has like 10 favorites. That one woman with the sunglasses with the pink lipstick, you know who I mean, right? She is maybe my favorite ever Ray Comfort interview subject. Other, of course, than the alcoholic Santa from Christmas Gone Viral. Bob.
My name is Bob, and I'm an alcoholic.
But this woman, I swear to God, in the movie, Ray Comfort asks her, do you think that gay people are born that way? And she said, yes. And then he says, do you believe that homosexuality is a choice? And she says, yes, I believe it is a choice. What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you think it's morally okay to be gay?
Yes, it is. It's not a lifestyle. It's not a choice. It's who you are. You can't help the fact that you love a man. You can't help the fact that you love a woman.
Do you think people are born gay?
No.
So they choose to be gay?
Yes, I think they choose to be gay.
What is this bitch talking about?
That's so funny.
She's so funny.
I love the end of her interview where she's clearly been speaking to Ray Comfort for like over 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh, by the way, did you know you've been speaking to a lesbian for the past 20 minutes? And he's like, I don't care.
It's like, it was nice to talk to you. Hey, it's nice to talk to you. I don't care if you're lesbian. She says something else that was pretty funny. She's like, oh yeah, she says, he's like, so do you think you're going to go to heaven when you die? And she's like, oh yeah. And he's like, well, why is that? She's like, I mean, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm here at school. I'm living my life. She's like, I don't have a baby. She says, you know, I don't have sex every day. Yeah, I had sex before marriage. I should have waited. I know.
Yeah, that
but I was
was
young.
so
I
weird.
experienced things. And you know what? They were good experiences. And Ray is like, okay.
Yeah.
Like Ray actually like stops to like interrupt her train of thought.
Yeah.
She's like a really weird woman. Like, I don't know how he found her. I want to know what she's doing right now. I want to talk to her on this podcast. Like so bad.
Whoa.
I'm going to look her up. I'm going to see if I can like internet stalk her. I would love to talk to her.